Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P2279, refers to an issue within the intake air system, specifically a leakage problem. This code can potentially affect vehicle performance and emissions if not addressed properly. The Honda Civic, from model years 2016 to 2021, utilizes various components within the intake air system, including the positive crankcase ventilation, PCV, valve, hoses, and the throttle body. A leak in any of these components can disrupt the air-fuel mixture required for optimal engine performance. It is crucial to diagnose this issue thoroughly to ensure that the vehicle operates efficiently and meets emission standards. In troubleshooting this code, it is vital to follow a systematic approach as outlined in the diagnostic procedures. DTC P2279 indicates a detected leak in the intake air system. This code affects several critical components that play a vital role in the vehicle's operation. The components involved include the positive crankcase ventilation (PCV) valve, which helps reduce harmful emissions by recycling gases from the engine's crankcase. The PCV hose connects the valve to the intake system. The purge line is connected to the evaporative emission control system, EVAP, and prevents fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere. Additionally, the throttle body controls the airflow into the engine, while the intake manifold distributes this air to the engine cylinders. The brake booster helps with brake pressure, and any leaks in these areas can lead to performance issues. Technicians should conduct a thorough visual inspection of these components to identify any damage or disconnections. The potential causes of DTC P2279 primarily include vacuum leaks within the intake air system. A vacuum leak can disrupt air pressure balance, leading to engine performance issues and increased emissions. Damaged hoses, such as the PCV and brake booster hoses, can easily develop leaks over time due to wear and tear or exposure to high temperatures. A faulty throttle body may also be at fault. If it fails to close properly, excess air may enter the engine, causing the system to run lean. Issues can also arise from the intake manifold or the connections around the turbocharger joint. A complete inspection focusing on these areas is paramount in identifying the root cause of the leak and proceeding with repairs. Symptoms associated with DTC P2279 can include a rough engine idle. This occurs when there is an imbalance of air and fuel in the combustion process, leading to a less stable engine operation. You may also observe reduced engine performance, as leaks can hinder the correct air-fuel mixture needed for optimal power output. Increased fuel consumption is another telling sign, as the engine may work harder to compensate for the disrupted air supply. Additionally, the check engine light may illuminate on the dashboard, alerting the driver to a potential issue that requires attention. Being aware of these symptoms is important for early identification of the problem and ultimately addressing it effectively. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2279 is conducting a visual inspection of the intake air system. Technicians should carefully check for vacuum leaks in several components, including the PCV valve and its hose, the purge line, and the throttle body. Each of these parts plays a critical role in ensuring a proper flow of air to the engine. It's also essential to inspect the intake manifold and the brake booster for any signs of damage or disconnection. If any leaking parts are identified, they should be repaired or replaced immediately to prevent further issues. Once this step is completed, technicians can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. In the second troubleshooting step, the technician must turn the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. After that, the diagnostic tool or Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, must be used to clear the Diagnostic Trouble Code. Clearing the code allows for real-time monitoring of the system after checks are performed. The next step involves starting the engine and holding the engine speed at 3,000 revolutions per minute, RPM, without any load on the engine until the radiator fan engages. Following this, it's crucial to let the engine idle for another minute before monitoring the onboard diagnostic (OBD) status for DTC P2279, once again using the HDS. This step helps to confirm whether the initial problem still exists. In this step, technicians need to check the result on the HDS, indicating whether the vehicle has failed or passed the diagnostic test. If the HDS indicates a failed status for DTC P2279, this suggests that the issue has been reproduced and further action is required. The next focus should be on inspecting the camshaft timing, which is crucial for the engine's performance and efficiency. Proper camshaft timing ensures that the engine valves open and close at the right intervals. If everything checks out regarding the camshaft, valve clearance adjustment must be evaluated to see if it's within manufacturer specifications. If adjustments are required, these should be made to restore proper engine function. When the HDS displays a passed result, it indicates that there are no current issues detected with the intake air system. However, for thoroughness, technicians should still check for possible vacuum leaks at critical areas such as the PCV valve, hose, purge line, throttle body, and others, already identified in previous steps. It is also advisable to check if an onboard snapshot of the DTC was recorded. This can give further insights into the system's behavior at the time of failure. If possible, attempt to reproduce the initial failure condition as captured in the snapshot. If the HDS indicates executing during this check, it is necessary to keep the engine idle until new results are presented. Finally, if it indicates out of condition, go back to step 2.1 for further evaluation. After completing all repairs related to DTC P2279, conducting a final verification is vital for ensuring that the issue has been resolved. Start by ensuring that all identified repairs have been performed thoroughly. It's important to then take the vehicle for a test drive to monitor its performance and behavior under normal operating conditions. During this test drive, keep an eye out for any symptoms reappearing or abnormal noise. Following the drive, rescan the vehicle with the HDS to check for any new diagnostic trouble codes that may have appeared. This final assessment provides peace of mind that the repairs have been successful and the issue is fully resolved. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P2279, it is advisable to maintain regular checks on the intake air system components. Make it a part of the vehicle's maintenance routine to inspect hoses for any signs of wear or damage. This is particularly relevant for PCV hoses that can deteriorate over time. Additionally, make sure to periodically inspect the entire positive crankcase ventilation system as it plays a vital role in engine performance and emissions reduction. The throttle body should also be checked for any signs of malfunction, as issues here can lead to significant operational problems. Engaging in preventive maintenance helps ensure that the intake system remains efficient and can aid in early detection of issues, ultimately contributing to longer engine life and better fuel efficiency. In summary, properly diagnosing and addressing DTC P2279 is essential for maintaining the performance and efficiency of a 2016 to 2021 Honda Civic. A thorough visual inspection of the intake air system to check for leaks is crucial for resolving this issue. It is equally important to follow the detailed troubleshooting steps and utilize the HDS diagnostics efficiently. If any faulty components are identified, prompt repair or replacement is vital to prevent further complications. Lastly, being proactive with preventive maintenance can help avoid the recurrence of this problem. Ensuring the longevity and reliability of the vehicle requires diligence in monitoring and maintaining all intake air system components. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.